Exodus V's RST symbolic definition is the right brain, artistically functioning and interpreting the universe we live in. As the counterpart to Tesla Touch, the Crest is entitled Athena's Light for the Guiding Light, and Wisdom Shining Forward Motion for the Human Mind, Soul Duet. Without art, life becomes nothingness. Just numbers and code, but with the artistic duet, the imagination creates a dream-like reality of what we perceive daily. We have over 6,000 emotions and only experience 11 to 12 of them daily. What this shows is the vast undiscovered ocean which is the mind. Please take the rest of these documents with a grain of salt as you proceed forward. May each crest integrate into your reality and bless you with wisdom, understanding, and light for each day breathed in this plane. Exodus V is also based on the Exodus passages in the Catholic Bible. Each man experiences 4 paths of being: Moses, the Pharaoh, and the common man. The 4th being the enlightenment from God shining through the universe to transcend being and knowledge for the youth and all ages. Living through the 3 main perspectives throughout life at some point in time gives people a higher understanding and acceptance of elevated consciousness. Through each pathway we experience different perspectives and obstacles. The common man, the hardships of society, the change from the energy needed to be dispersed to survive each day to day. From bills to the mental and physical labor of each day, the communication with others, and mental/physical diet just like the desert. As the Pharaoh, one has to deal with command and order. The Pharaoh is symbolic of the higher being, standing on one's rostrum, the pyramid, hoping it's built strong enough to withstand emotion distribution from windstorms of thought. Things need to be done, built, houses to be made, access to water, and other aspects of basic human needs. Who do you choose? Who do you go to? What common men do you command to help with tasks? How much do you pay them? How long do they need to do each task? How deeply and thorough? How much food and water do they need? Along with these responsibilities, it is the Pharaoh's higher job to envision a brighter future for tomorrow and bring it to the people. What way do we go from the tasks that have been done? What can be created? What medicine and inventions can be built to more efficiently live each and every day? The 3rd, and most important to a man/woman throughout life, is Moses. He who has to stand to the Pharaoh for God and send the message from God himself. Symbolic for ego death within oneself. Warning messages: if processes and society treatment don't change for the people, there will be consequences. The people being symbolic of a reflection of self, this means that if one doesn't change their egotistical ways, then they will never see the light, condemned to darkness and negativity. Then, given a 10 trials by Moses/God, the Pharaoh has to make choices whether to embetterment the land for the common men or keep the chains placed on them. It is up to you to change it for the people by changing things for self. Lastly, one experiences that of God himself. The opportunities, the limelight, the fame comes to when one is full with self enough to give back to others and help heal/change them for the better. This is where Freemasonry subliminalizes throughout my life's work. A community surrounding a Pharaoh, bringing him/her through ego death, along with many other trials of the spirit, in which one becomes more and more enlightened through these phases, being built into the very pyramid in which he stands upon. Exodus V, divine feminine right gate, Athena's light. Further into the definition, the Exodus V represents the divine spiral, with the feminine number created With the divine spiral and a horizontal bar placed across the theoremid, it represents the counterpart to man's innate transcending into the plane where times of innate beauty can be shared in oblivion. When upright, the feminine 2 is perceived as the masculine A, whereas when ipped horizontally the 2 can be perceived as the counterpart V and a trowel. Extended to the AJV logo, the AV echoes can be perceived